Hi guys, how are you all doing? This your girl Now guys, let's do a full face. I want to do a makeup today. Look at my progress. Guys, look at that celery juice. You have to try it. Honestly, you have to try it. I finished my second batch, so I'm going to do the I've already bought my stuff to do it. So I'm going to do the next one after this video before work. So guys, let's do something on this face. I bought the Maybelline foundation, their new foundation. I saw it on offer, so I bought the foundation. The foundation is on its way and we're going to try it. Yeah? Today is Monday, the 20th. The 20th. None of my phone is here. Oh, I need my phone around me. I don't know. Today is Monday. I don't, I'll put the dates there as always. I don't know why. I just like putting the dates up for my own purpose so that at some point I will look at the date and go, oh, so this day this happened. Because sometimes I forget. So that's why I start putting that up there. So we're going to look at the date and let's do something on this face. Let's do something on this face, shall we? I've put on my SPF. My face is all put together. The primer that I'm going to use today is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dewy Primer. Is what we're applying on my two is enough. Little bit. Two and a little bit. Let's put this on the face. Guys, little bit gist. This word is moving mad, guys. I saw a video of a little boy. Should I call that them interrogating him? He wasn't. Kind of like interviewing him about what happened. A 14-year-old boy that ended the life of his adopted mom. A mom adopted him when he was 1 and he ended her life. What is going on in this world? What exactly is going on? I don't understand. And if you look at the boy, he said he was even, oh, God help us. You want a baby, you pray for it. You have them, you start, oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Some certain things will happen and then you look at the person that committed the stuff and then you'll be wondering, how did you process it to this point of like literally telling yourself, you know what? I am ready to carry this thing out. I am ready right now to do what I want to do. May God help us. He said his friend, something happened. Okay, no, the story started. He said his mom told him not to, cause he do pee on the bed, and he told his mom that he doesn't want to eat liquid food or something before going to bed. So instead of having his dinner, he will have his dinner at the story is just I can't process it. Just to cut the long story short, his friend told him that his mom, his adopted mom wasn't his mom, and then he went home and asked his mom. His mom was like, who told you? And he said it was his friend. And the mom said, okay, let's go to your friend's house. Let me go find out why he told you or how he knew I wasn't your mom. So he took his mom to his friend's house. And the friend said, yes, I know. Like, I knew you adopted him from so and so place when he was 1 year. I saw you coming out of the hospital with the baby and all that. And that was it. So the mom took him home and the whole thing died down. So he did something wrong. And the mom now said, do you remember last time? Sorry, guys, I need to drink water. When you tell a little bit of story, you drink a little bit of water. It helps. So he said he did something wrong. And the mom now reminded him and said, do you remember the last time someone told you that I wasn't your mom? That person wasn't lying. I am not your mom. You need to go look for your rightful parents. I am not your rightful parents. I don't want you anymore in my house. And yada, yada, yada. That was him telling his story. The woman is not here to tell her own side of the story. So we're not hearing from him and not the other party that is in this case. So he said he was upset. I wanted to try something. Sorry, guys, because I will be talking and I'll be trying. Because if you just want me to sit down and talk, this face, we're not going to beat it. So we want to beat the face. That being said, we are going to multitask. And talking and doing other stuff is not my stuff. I like sitting down. When I want to talk, I talk. When I want to do other stuff, I do other stuff. But it looks like I'm going to be doing both today, which I don't know how it's going to play out, but we're going to do it. So he said his mom now told him to go look for his biological parents. So that got him, he tried to beg his mom and said he's sorry and all that. His mom said, no, I've had enough. And he said he left and came back again, tried to beg his mom. His mom said, no, honestly, I am done. Like, go leave my house. And he said he now came back, I think on a Thursday. I remember hearing Thursday. He came back on a Thursday, opened their GP tank. If you know what GP tank is, you should know what a GP tank is. If you don't know, it's a tank. He opened it, and then I think his mom was upstairs. So his mom came down to check what happened when she heard the sound from the GP tank. So she came down to find out what. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade 40 neutral. 14, not 40, 40 neutral. So he said he opened the GP tank. I need to shake this. Where am I putting it on? Oh, please tell me. Yeah, I still have something in it. So he opened the GP tank, and his mom, and hid somewhere around the GP tank. And his mom came out to find out what happened. Like, she heard a sound. And guess what he did? His mom turned her back. He pushed her. He pushed her and she fell. He ran off, used her phone. He said he knows her password. So he used her phone, called their neighbor. Long story short, he was arrested. Fina, I told you guys I don't know how to multitask. I'm literally mixing something else and I forgot to show you people. So this is the e.l.f. Hello Glow Liquid Filter in the shade 7. 7 Deep is what I'm using. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury foundation and this is the e.l.f. Hello Glow. I'm going to mix the two together. So he now used his mom's phone to call someone, and then they took him to a station, and then from that station to another station. And they were asking him, how old are you? He was just 14. And remember, he said his mom adopted him when he was just 1. That was her child. That was her child. And literally, if someone told her when she was going to adopt that child and say, this will be the end of your road, she would go, nah. I just need a child. I don't know how it's going to happen. I need a child. And now you adopting a child ended you. So they were asking him, how did he come about? I've mixed the two together. So this is what we have. And I'm just going to put that on my face before I put on my Dalba. You know I'm going to put on Dalba, don't you? Yes, we are. They asked him who gave him the idea of what he did. Like, who taught him what he did, the way he carried out his acts. He said his friend taught him. So his friend said he should open the tank, look for somewhere and hide. His mom is going to come out. And when she come out, he should do what he did, push her. And that was exactly what he did. So he did what they told him to do. And so they now asked him and said, now that you've done this, before you did that, don't you think that before you carried out your act, didn't you somewhere at the back of your mind think that if this happened, who will look after you? Like, if your mom is no more, who is going to look after you because you're just 14? And he said, yeah, he thought about it before he carried out his act. That he's got his uncle that promised him that he's going to pay his school fees or something. Guys, may God, I'm just going to stop this story, honestly. I'm going to stop it. May God help us. Whatever you're doing in life, be mindful, Generation where you talk to kids anyhow is way far gone. Some children of these days, not all of them, I reject it. Some children of these days are moving mad. Honestly, not even children. Everyone is moving mad. Why? I don't know. Tell me how a 14-year-old boy would think of it's hard to process. I'm using the Dalba First Serum Spray. Honestly, tell me how a little boy like that will sit down and think about taking a life of someone. 14, like, literally, what are you thinking at the age of 14? Like, what is going on in your head? I'm using the, what's the name of this again? Marshmallow sponge. The mega one that I used, I told you I don't like, but I didn't soak it. So I'm using it dry. That's why it's this small. Because if I soak it, you'll be really big, and I don't want it that big. So I said, let me use it. I'm still looking out to get the original size, because the original size, if you soak it, you're going to get this size. So, but it's a very good sponge. The material is really good. Even see, without even soaking it, you see how good the foundation is. A very good sponge. So just tell me how a 14-year-old boy resulted to that. Because your mom said, you know what, leave my house, go look for your parents. If that's exactly what happened, or nobody knows if that's what happened. Maybe the person that advised him on what to do, will say, okay, in case if this happened and you were caught, this is another story that can help you. Just say this is why you did. So I don't know. Hey, may God help us all, honestly. Every day you wake up is a blessing. Every day you sleep and you wake up is a proper blessing that we don't know. We don't know. Because things are really happening. Crazy things are happening every day. Crazy things are happening. I even heard of one that poured petrol on his wife and burnt her. I'm finishing the one on the palette. Poured petrol on his wife and she got burnt. I'm going to see if I can get her voice, because people are using her voiceover, like her words when she got burnt, where she was saying, my mom, like, marriage has killed me, finally. You know, she was telling her mom, I will see if I can see the voice note of where she was telling her mom that finally, that marriage has finally taken her. And finally she went. And we're hearing that she's the breadwinner of the home. And the man came out and said, oh, that she's promiscuous, she goes out with men, yada, yada, yada. I don't know. But the end of the story is that she is no more here. She's gone. And they said this is not the first time that the man has chased her with a machete before. And she said, no, she's going nowhere. For the sake of her children, she's going to stay in the marriage for her children. And now she's gone. Who's going to look after those children? That's something people need to think of. I know I've jumped into another story altogether. Because the boys one, I don't even know where to start from there. So I just have to change to something else. Because the boys one, like, what do you want me to say? Where am I going to start from? Where am I going to start from? A 14-year-old boy thinking of what to do, and all he could came up with was to take a life of someone else, someone that raised you. Like, literally, she's his mom. She's his mom. And now may her gentle soul rest in peace. And back to what I was saying, because I just jumped into, that's how I talk, like I can be talking. Deal with it. I'm sorry. So they said, oh, she was promiscuous, and that has happened before. He threatened her with the machete, and she said, no, he's not going anywhere for the sake of her children. Guys, look at this foundation. I saw someone use this with her foundation, and I said, now we're going to use it. We are going to combine that, and I can see the glow, because this foundation is a mattifying oh, God help me, my eyes. Thank God my appointment is on the 30th. Because your girl can't see properly no more. Nah, I can't see this. That's how bad my eyes is. You see that? But you can see how this is glowing. Like, the foundation looks really good. So finally, she is gone. And he is now, they caught him, and the kids will be there without both parents. Because he's going to pay for what he has done. So who is going to pay for all of this at the end of the day? The children. The children will be the one to pay for this at the end of the day. And now, another one again. The next day, Fina slept and woke up. On social media, boom. A man burnt. What happened? His wife poured oil on him. Poured oil on him. Hot oil on him. Why? That one, I didn't even bother to go into details trying to know what happened. But I just saw a man, literally his skin peeled, and he sat down, and I saw where they took his wife off. They said the wife burnt him, and people were just saying, oh, you're mean, da, 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 da. But who is going through that? Him. I pray he survives it, but if he doesn't survive it, who is going to suffer? If they have children, the children. So if you are in a marriage and it's not working, please come out. The e.l.f. concealer, because it's finished. So I'm going to use the doe foot applicator to apply this. What's it called? This is the Pat McGrath. Ooh, this is my Pat McGrath concealer in the shade 46. The doe foot applicator broke. Oh, this can't even fit in. It can't fit in. I was thinking it can fit in, but it can't fit in. And I don't want to use the 24 and put in this one. I just want to keep it separately. Let me just try and see if I can do that for it to come out. It's coming out though. It's doing a little bit something. So now he will live with that. For her to get to a point, for the wife to get to that point of pouring that hot oil on him, that wasn't her first time. I'm sure something have happened that triggered her a little bit, And then she acted a little bit funny. And he would go, that's fine. Let's carry on. Till now, here we are. And there's one I saw that the wife was literally chasing him with a knife. Like he was trying to defend himself. I couldn't even finish that one. He was so close that he was using everything that he could find to protect himself. And she was coming with full force. She was coming, like literally trying to get him with a knife. What is going on in this world? What exactly is going on? What exactly is going on? If you are with someone and you're tired, why not just leave someone's child alone? Like literally, if you're tired, bounce. Why trying to take another a life that you don't even know how is? I don't know how people do things, man, but I wish them all the best. I wish them all the best. The world is moving mad. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Sculpting Concealer Palette as my bronzer. The world is moving really mad. I saw that one. Now saw the guy that burnt his wife, and now saw the lady that poured hot oil on the husband, and then woke up this morning, boom, saw a little boy that took a life of his mom. Where are we going to? So do you see where this story comes from? A lady that was chasing her husband with a knife, a man that burnt his wife, a lady that poured oil on her husband, a little boy that took a life of his mom. And you think all of this is, may God help us all. That's just all I can say. If I'm allowed to say something, it will be, God, please see us through. Because I don't know what exactly is going on and where this world is headed to. I don't know. Do you see I used the dark shade here? This one here, because it's darker than this one. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only time I touched them was when I swatched them. The only one I use is just these two, because they are the only two that I can use as my bronzer and they work. Do you see how that is blending into my skin? Do you see how that is blending into my skin effortlessly? And the pan is now £10 something last time I saw it. So even knowing that I just used 2 shades from there, I don't mind. Because in everything I have here, the bronzer is just different from all that I have in my collection. So I don't mind having it again if I finish that. But if you can find your shade as a concealer or foundation, you will really enjoy it. But I can't find my shade at all. And I don't want to find my shade, let me be honest. I don't want to find my shade as a concealer there. I just prefer using it for what I use it for right now. But as my concealer or a foundation, nahi, I don't need it. So yeah, that is the face getting somewhere. So that is my story. I'm done with the story. Let's concentrate on this makeup before I will forget what I want to do. For my under eye, let's blend it. Let me try using the marshmallow sponge. I didn't soak this one as well. Or should I use this? Yeah, let me use this side of the sponge. Let's use it and blend the concealer. But I prefer using my Trigger Puff. That Trigger Puff is something else. But this one is not bad. That Trigger Puff is really good for blending. Oh, this one is not bad. This one is not bad. And do you know why I didn't soak it? Because it's really soft. So I thought of it. I said, no, this is a very soft sponge. You don't even have to soak it. And if you don't soak it, it won't pick up your concealer or your product that much. Even if you look at the foundation, it didn't pick up the foundation because I didn't soak it. But if you soak it, there's tendency of it picking up your foundation. That's why they said, oh, sponge do pick up products when you use it. But if you don't soak it, it won't pick it up that much. That's just what I'm trying to say. Why am I repeating myself? Do you see how easy? Do you see that? Can you see that? Can you beat the beauty on this face? Just cancel. We don't do harsh line here. We don't welcome harsh lines. here, whatever you're doing, make sure we don't see any lines where this meets that, where River Niger meets River Benue. Now we don't need to know. We just want to see the two rivers separated. Don't show us where they meet. I don't want to know. So that's exactly what we're doing here. Where is the concealer? Where is the foundation? That's what I'm saying. You don't need hash line, okay? Don't do hash line. Don't do hash line. That is beginner's way of doing makeup. And guess what? We're not beginners. We are not. We are not beginners. We've been in this game for quite some time. So hash line is a no-no. We don't welcome that. It's a no-no. So now under my eye powder, I just have a whole lot of stuff here. We need to start throwing you guys away. Like, honestly, anyone that is not useful to me, if useful, that's what I want to do. Let me use my Pat McGrath under eye powder in the shade medium. This is the powder. It is medium for your under eye. And I'm using my Morphe brush. That is my hand, that is my ear. We do what we like, isn't it? That is the powder. Do you see how flawless the under eye is looking? That is what Pat can do. That is what Pat McGrath can do. Hello? She's called Pat McGrath for a reason. Yeah. When you see makeup that comes from a makeup artist, you will know. Because they will put in their hard work. Because they've been using all... Do you see how smooth that looks? But it's just the shade that I don't like. I've said this before. The shade, I don't really like it. But the finish, the smoothness, and everything, 10 out of 10. It's not 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade 4 Deep for all over my face. This is my all over face powder brush. And another Morphe brush. This one is the E3 Morphe brush. This is another beautiful must-have powder. Wait, let's just finish this part. And I want you to tell yourself the truth. Look at that. Can you see the texture on my face there? The texture is still showing here. I just wanted to say, and look at here, there's no texture. The texture is still there. The texture is still there, but it's smooth. Do you know what I mean? Look at. And look at that. That's just what I wanted. I wanted to add the texture. Then I saw the texture. I'm like, okay. The texture is still there. There is nothing you can do. The texture is still texturing. Just blend it in. Look at that flawless face. Do you see the way I will always repurchase by Terry powder? That is how we will always repurchase this powder. It will be a must-have in my collection. Yes, thank you. Let me know if you want me to show you guys my powders that I will always repurchase, like my powders that I love hands down. Just let me know in the comment section if you go Fina show me, or not just my powder, any of my makeup products that you want me to show you, the ones that I will repurchase and the ones that I think I've done a video like that before. Waiting, they said too much, I can't remember, but I know. Not I know, I think. Let me leave it with I think. I think I've done something like that before, but I can't process it right now if I have done it or not. But yeah, if you want me to show you my makeup stuff that I will repurchase, just let your girl know. Sefina, share. I'm willing to share. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the shade 4 Deep for my face. Let's bring back life into this face. It needs a little bit of dimension. Wake up. You've got just one look, and we are not binder. Well, let me use my mirror. Get up, stand up. Do you see why I love this mirror? So it's showing me now that, girl, you have a whole lot on your face. See my hair? Behave. We know that you are. Behave. Push back. Oh, this hair, please now. I'm a year ago. Come on, no dear about sister. Is she threatening you? Gonna when you cry? Behave yourself. Here, see that? Use the big side of your mirror and you can see your face. And if you want to beat your face, beat it. Fina said, beat it. Beat it. Okay? I said so. I give you the permission to beat it. So I'm going to use my Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. This is your 001 Universal. Let's use it to blush the face. I'm going to use this pink highlighter here. This one here. I always mix it and then a little bit of this one back here and that and that and that. And now I am going to look for another blush because this is just highlighter. It's not a blush. It's just a face highlighter. I'm going to put a blush on top of that. It's meant to be the other way around. It's meant to be the other way around. The blush before that. But the blush that I'm using have got a little bit of shimmer in it. And this is where my beauty in a blush comes in. This is Orgasm X. NARS Orgasm X blush. We are going to get a full size of this. I keep saying it, but I have a whole lot in here. Just a tiny bit pigment in a palette. Do you see the beauty? Do you see the way the face is glowing in a beautiful way? Just let me show you guys. This is your tester. That's a whole lot. That is a whole lot. And apply that on my cheek. And then just a little bit on the forehead. Glow away. There's nothing wrong. I can even add a little bit more if I want to, but I don't want to. Don't do too much, girl. Don't do too much. Let me use a Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. What shade is this one? Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow Glides Face Architect Highlighter Bronze Glow is the shade. Bronze Glow. Bronze Glow. See, I love you when I'm in this mood. Just really, really happy. For what? I don't know. Just happy. I need to do something on my nose. I left that one and let me scope out my nose first. I'm using the Benefit Hula Toasted just to define my nose a bit before we put on the highlighter on the nose, because I just want to use the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter on my nose, not on my face, just the nose. Teeny tiny bit. And now time to bronze, highlight my nose. Just here on the tip of my nose or note is where I need the glow. Glow like a ball. Oh, that's not necessary. See, this is my hard work. I'm going to mess it up with my, wait, let me blend that. That wasn't necessary. I didn't even know why I did that. Yeah, that's fine. that is all right. And for my eyes, wait, let me just use the, and we're not doing anything on this eye. We ain't doing nothing on my eyes. I'm going to use my Morphe palette. This is meant to be a bronzer, Big Shot, but we're going to use it as my eyeshadow today. Just, this is the shade, Big Shot. Another Morphe palette in collaboration with Avani Greek with a little bit of sparkle. This is meant to be a bronzer as well. I haven't used this in a very long while. Just packing it here on the outer corner of my lid like that. And then just sweep it into my crease like that. That is how we professionals do it. Pack it, sweep into the crease. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like that. That's what stars do. Yep. I'm done with that. If you're waiting for me to add more, you're gonna be here till tomorrow because I'm not adding anything more, dear. And for my brow, what pencil is this? Number 7. I want to use the Huda Beauty brow pencil. I've got in the shade number 7, number 6, and number 8. I have just one number 7, and I don't want to finish that. I just like it. I have number 8 and number 6. I still have loads of them. That being said, I'm going to use number 8. Let's use number 8. If you are looking for a micro eyebrow brow pencil, this is it. My ideal shade will be 7 and not this 8. Wait, it's not just 8. It's wait, what is it? Sorry, 8 soft black. Okay, sorry, I just said 8. This one is 6 rich brown, and the 7 is 7 black brown, soft black brown, and all that. So my ideal shade is the black brown. Well, this one is not bad as well. The 3 shades can work. Anyone you pick, you won't be doing any mistake. Just buy any of them. If you see it, you will be fine. Do you see? It's hard to show up when I draw it because my eyes, it's hard to show up. You see, it's hard to show up when I draw it because my brow is oily. So it's really struggling to show up. What are we gonna do? That I don't know. I'm just trying to press out a little bit of the oil on my brow. You see that? It's not showing. Chukwubato sobialio chimuwe yenemenu kariri anyame. I'm trying to see if I can use a little bit of this. Got to be glue. The waterproof one is a waterproof glue. It puts my brow in place all through my session if I'm doing my classes. And I will wipe it off because I have sweat on them and it will still be there. Still, I use my oil stuff to take it off. So when they say waterproof, it is a waterproof. Just a little bit of that. Jehovah bato sobia lireo chimue njodinu wa okariri anyami. I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Drama Authentic Gel Pencil in the shade 50 Under the Sea. Yeah, 50 Under the Sea. 50 Under the Sea. I'm just guessing the under, but it looks like it. But I can see the sea. But whatever before the sea, I don't know. Let's use the... I just want to use that and... Whew. Oh, makeup is patient. Look, you can see I'm about tearing up. Let me leave that. I'll get back into that one, but if we try to touch it, somebody is gonna cry. The eyes is gonna cry. So we're going to leave that. Let me do something on my lips. I will abandon you like that for now. Guys, if you need this pencil, this Doll Beauty Killing It, they are selling it for £3 something right now. Like £3. That is the lowest I've seen them go on this pencil. If you need it, get it. The shade that I'm using is Killing It. I have 2 backup and I'm thinking of getting, because they have their other stuff that is on offer, like their blush and all that. But the thing is, if you order them, you're going to pay for delivery. And you know how much I hate paying for delivery. So I'm like, should I just leave this delivery thing and get it? Because I have the backup. I have 2 backup, look. And I'm still using the first one that I got. So it's going to last me a little bit. But if you are looking for a if you are looking for a good brown lip liner, Killing It is the one that you need, that is affordable, that will give you the right shade that you need. The ones that I bought them for £5, but now it's £3 something. Well, let's see. If I check after this and it's still £3 and their shipping is £3 something, I will just close my eyes and get it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just shut the eyes, Fina. Pick it up. Let's go. Thank you. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm using the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade 002. 002 is just a little bit of shimmer, clear with a little bit of shimmer, and gives you see that? If you want to add any other color to it, has got a sweet taste. If that's what you want, just have to put it out there for you to know it's got a sweet taste. So I'm using the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Lash It Out mascara. Do we need this side of the mirror? Why not? I'm using the bold side of the mirror, and literally my lashes is so far, like I'm literally seeing it so far. And you see, before when I do my lashes, I don't do this because I can see them close. So I'm scared of doing what I just did now because it's really far and it's too big. It feels like, look, You need a bold mirror, honestly. All through my 40-something years on this earth, I didn't think of it. Just recently was when I thought of using a bold mirror for my makeup. And that has been a game changer. Because I can do some stuff that I find difficult doing with a small mirror now. I still my face, but I'm seeing it really bold. So I can play around the bold. So even a little bit tiny stuff that dropped there, I can see it and pick it up. You need to see how my head is looking. My head is massive. So if I'm telling you there is no creasing under my eye, yes, because I can see under my eye, like I can literally see under my eyes. I can see it really bold. I can see it. So that is it. I need to, let me brighten up my under eye a little bit. Why not? Let's use this Laura Mercier powder. Do you know I forgot that I haven't done this one? And I've put on my, and there's no way I can put it on now. It's okay. One side done, the other side. Because if I put it on, it's going to mess up the mascara. So let's see, maybe I can do it after everything. So I'm using the translucent honey Laura Mercier powder. Let's put a little bit life under my eye. I feel like it's too, that's too much. Just push it into my skin like that. Push it in, push it in, push it in. Do you see the brightness? Don't be scared to try. I still have a lot here. I'm just gonna put it back and close it. Just imagine I didn't close that. Imagine. Push it into the skin. Don't be scared. In my forehead and my chin. And now I'm going to just sweep the corner of my face with my all over face powder. My blush is not blushing at all. You see that? My blush is not blushing. But let me put on a little bit blush, please. I didn't offend anybody. If I do, I am sorry. We need a blush. I'm going to use the Pat McGrath blush and pat that into my skin just to, yeah, that's good. See that? Why not? If not, see that? Beauty on the face. Oh, so this is the NYX face glue setting spray, and this is the Fenty setting spray. So we're going to put them side by side on my face. Let me see. I know why I want to try this. It just came into my head and I said, why not? So the NYX glue spray is what I have in here because I don't like the mist of this one. So I had to put it in here. Let's cover up the face. Why am I? Let me start with the next one. You have to shake it. Look at the bottom. I've shaked it. You will see a little bit of that there. So, moment of truth. Do you see the mist of this one? Fine, beautiful. So I'm going to cover my face like that. Yeah, that is a next on that side. I don't want to put that over there. I'm just going to fan that because I really want to cover it while I put this one. So I don't want anything that will go. Let's just look at them side by side. So I'm not going to cut this for you to see how long it takes this. Let me put on the, so this is the Fenty, her new setting spray. This is a Fenty You Mist Makeup Extending Setting Spray. Cover and the Moment of Truth. That's it. On the side of my face. Where is the lid? That's a whole lot. So let's look at them side by side. Do you see this Fenty one? Okay, let me finish showing. Oh God. So this is the Fenty side and this is the NYX side. What do you think? Just looking at the makeup closely. Which side do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. I'm not going to be the judge. You are going to be the judge. Which side do you prefer? So it's up to you. Pick the one you like. Do you see how this one dried down and still gives you that glow from within? And this one, the glow is just showing. You can see it. Not fully dried. Not fully dried. You can still feel it. Like it's still there. But this one is done. Let's do the paper test. Let's do the transfer proof test on both. I'm not getting a new tissue. This one is a little bit dirty, but why not? But let me cover it up like that. Putting my face at risk. So this is it. Let's try. So this is it. You see that? Let's try the next side. You see I'm pressing it in. Do you see it? Do you see anything? Let me know. Let me change the side of the paper. So this is another clean part. See that? Now we see that's glued to that, and you can see it on the paper. So it's up to you what you want. It's up to you what you want, which one you want to go for. But for me, I know which one I want to go for. But if you want me to tell you the one that I will go for, let me know in the comment section. I will tell you the one that I will go for. I know what I want. And even the way I'm not giving it away. I'm not giving it away. I know what I want. So yeah, so guys, that is it. Are we forgetting anything? No, we're not. So that is it. Let me look for my earring. Jeez, Kilichku. Put on an earring. Put on an earring. And stop closing your video like every time I will close it and then I'll remember. I didn't even put on my earring. Girl, what is wrong with you? Yeah, so guys, that is it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Which one will you go for? Will you go for the next one or the Fenty new one? And this one, the original price is about £10 or £9 something. And this one is £28. And this one is 60 ml and this is 100 ml. The ball is in your court. Anyhow you want to play it, play it. If you want to score on the opposite side, you want to score on your own side, I don't know. I'm just a messenger. So whatever you're doing, please do not the messenger. Okay? So I'm done. Yeah, don't forget to show yourself love and I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.